All right, Sean Lewis, PowerMizzou.com. We're here with Daylan Carnell. Daylan, obviously things didn't go your way tonight, but just kind of talk about your season so far, how that's going, just for you personally and for your team as well.
For my team, it's off to a rough start, but we started off like this last year and we turned it around. It starts in practice, so once we get things rolling in practice, it'll translate to the field.
What about you personally? I mean, do you feel like you've improved on some things compared to the last few years?
Yeah, I feel like I'm doing way better than last year. My coverage, my alignments, just the little things, 'cause that's what had me last year, just the little things. So I feel like I'm playing way better than last year.
Yeah. Obviously, you've been committed to Missouri for a while. Just give us an update. How is the relationship going with the coaching staff and everything?
I got a real good relationship with the coaching staffs. A lot of the defensive coaches, all the DB coaches, and Coach Smith. So yeah, I got a real good relationship with them. Nothing has fell off since I committed or anything.
Yeah.
Still a good relationship.
How often you guys talk?
I talk to Coach Smith probably like 3 times a week,
Yeah.
and probably like all the other coaches, like Coach Drink, Coach Walters. I probably talk to them like once a week.
Gotcha. What was it about Missouri, man, that really kind of separated them from everybody else?
Just the relationship with the coaches, like they was constantly trying to recruit me, and then the family atmosphere when I went up there, and it just felt like home when I was there. So that was a big win for me.
Was going up there in person, was that like a big factor for you, just to be able to kind of see everything?
Yeah, everything up there is new, so I really like that. That caught my eye definitely.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Gotcha. Talk about your recruiting class too. Obviously, it's kind of, I think it's ranked in the top 20 right now. What do you think about your recruiting class overall?
We got a strong recruiting class, especially on the defensive side. Got a real good QB committed to on the offensive side, so I really like the class. Our class, we talk frequently too in the group chat, so we all like pretty close.
Yeah, I know I caught up with Kyron Montgomery yesterday. I don't know how good of friends you guys are. How often do you guys communicate?
We talk a lot. I ain't gonna say I played too much of a part in this commitment, but I would definitely contributed to that commitment for sure.
You can throw a couple winks in there. It's all right, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. You guys just communicate. I know you guys have a group text as far as the commitments and everything like that. I know you guys talk frequently to the coaches too. Just talk about that.
Like I said, we're in a group chat. We talk all the time, probably almost every day.
Yeah.
And then the coaches, like I said before, also I talk to them. Basically, every coach I know, I talk to them weekly. So yeah.
Gosh, you do any Zoom calls with everybody? You do all that, or what?
We've done a couple like recruitment Zoom calls, with, like all the recruits on there.
Yeah.
And then Missouri, they practice open up to us on Zoom, so we get to watch that on Zoom.
Okay.
So yeah.
Cool, man. I mean, talk about that. That's kind of something I don't think anybody's really said yet. What do you like about practice? Kind of getting to watch that on Zoom. What do you like about Missouri's defense and everything?
I only watch one practice, but my dad watches a lot of them.
Okay.
So yeah, I really like how they practice up tempo, very high energy. So yeah, I like it.
And kind of going back to that, obviously tonight, you played safety, you lined up at cornerback, you returned kicks. Just talk about what Missouri, the coaches like about you, where they kind of see you fitting in their defense.
They talked about how they like my versatility. They said they're gonna start me off at corner when I get there, but they're gonna cross train me at safety. So I'll be when I get there, I'll probably get a little bit of both when I get there. So
Gotcha.
yeah.
Size-wise, what's your height and weight right now?
I'm about like 6'2", 6'2 and a half, and I lost some weight over the quarantine, so I'm like 190.
Okay.
But I'm trying to get like closer like to the 195, 197 range before I leave.
Gotcha. Oh man, what was you doing over quarantine, man? Working out hard?
Yeah, but I stopped hitting the weights.
Gotcha.
That was on me. But yeah, I'm back hitting the weights, so I should be putting the weight back on.
Is there like a weight range you want to kind of get to before you get to college?
Yeah, around 195 to 200, probably around there. And then when I get there, probably put on some more weight
Is that
with
like
their
something
strength
Is that
program.
something the coaches want you to do, or is that like a personal goal?
Nah,
for you?
they like my height and weight. They like where I'm at. They think I'm ahead of where I should be. Like normal people go to college, so.
Yeah.
But it's just a goal for me, just to get bigger. I'm be playing bigger, faster, stronger people in college. So
Right.
I just want to get bigger, faster, stronger for myself.
Yeah.
So.
Obviously, Missouri kicks off the season here pretty soon. Are you excited to kind of watch them play, and what are you kind of looking forward to in the season?
Yeah, I'm gonna tune into their probably all of their games. Get a feel for like what they run on defense, I really know what they do, but I just want to see it in action versus other teams.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And we'll talk a little bit about your background, get a little personal stuff going on. Like football wise, when did you start playing, and what age did you start playing, and what age did you know you were really good at it?
I started playing when I was 4. That's when I started playing flag football. Then a year after that, I got into tackle football. And then when I noticed I was really good, probably around like 4th grade when I started playing up on every team.
Okay.
Yeah, coaches, they told me come play up on this team, all-star team. So yeah, that's when I started knowing, and I started taking it like more serious.
So obviously you play, defensive back, safety, corner. Did you always play that, or did you play other positions kind of growing up?
When I was growing up, I played a lot of things. I played DN in Little League. I played middle linebacker in middle school. So I played outside linebacker.
Yeah.
I played it all, very really.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Like you said you're about 6'2", 6'2.5". Did you grow pretty early? I mean, when did you kind of hit that growth spurt?
Probably going into my freshman year, I hit a nice little growth spurt. So
Gotcha.
yeah.
Gotcha. I'll ask you too, just kind of talk about just favorite players you kind of like to emulate your game after, whether it's college or NFL. What players you kind of like to watch?
I watch a lot of players. Jalen Ramsey, of course. He's got that big contract. I watched a lot of Jeff Okudah highlights. Who else? Jair Alexander, I really like him. Darius Slay. It's a lot of guys. I watched Derek Stingley too, even though he was only a freshman last year, but he did play great. So yeah, I really watch a lot of anybody I can get my eyes on. I watch really.
Yeah. And to follow up on just kind of getting into football, who kind of helped get you into football? Was there any specific coaches?
Yeah. My dad.
Okay.
My dad always coached at the Little League, so that's how I got into it when I was 4.
Yeah.
He was coaching. I just went up there every day with him, and then he put me into it. So yeah.
Gotcha. Sounds good, Daylan. Last thing I'll ask you, just you got a message for the Missouri fans?
We coming. Class 2021, we coming. We gonna produce for sure. Go Tigers.
Sounds good, Daylan. Appreciate it.